It's delicious.
Hi guys, Lavi here. Thanks for tuning in. So today I just wanted to give you an insight into my routine, my skin routine, and also my hair routine while I am in Beijing. I realized that my skin then gets quite dry and I look like a mummy or something. So when I was home, I love Holland & Barrett's, and I found this product, which is a daily morning like face cream for dry, oily, sensitive skin. It's a hydration oil. It's more of a cream, sorry, it's not really an oil. That's for the day when you wake up. And they also have a night one, which is more of an oil based one. So these are both from the Beauty Kitchen, and you can buy them in Holland & Barrett's. So you have a sleep one and a morning one. And if I don't feel like having to, you know, because you have to dip your finger in and like and then do that, so I actually I actually bought some baobab, I think that's what it's called, baobab oil. This is from Holland & Barrett's as well, and I love this. Like, even from when I was in high school and in science, I always loved this little device here. So, you know, it's less hassle, like you know exactly how much is in there. And this is for deep moisturizer, so you can use it daily, and you only need like a little, like I'll put some on because I wash my face again after exercising, and I put them on my chin. What I notice is when I notice is that my chin seems to get really dry. So I would then moisturize my hands with that, and then I've just moisturized my face, make sure there's not too much on my face so I don't look extra greasy. And that is the face routine, and then I'm off to work. Usually for my hair, if I'm feeling like I need like a deep moisturizer for the scalp, if I feel like the scalp is really dry, then I will use the Cantu scalp treatment. So this one I got in the UK, and it was £5.99. I don't know if you can see that. And it's helpful because it is tea tree and jojoba, is that how you say it? Jojoba oil in there. And yeah, and this is like directly onto the scalp, so it's not having to get the grease into the whole hair. It's just for the scalp. And if I'm feeling quite lazy, I got this on Taobao actually. This is the Eden, I mentioned this before in one of my other vlogs. The Eden Bodyworks hair oil spray, and this one is another jojoba. And I have no idea what that says. Monoi oil, and this one is to help strengthen and shine. So this is also a daily moisturizer for hair and scalp. Holds 6 to 12 inches from scalp for maximum coverage. Spray lightly and massage with fingers. The thing with this is when I spray it, I will show you. It's like that. It's not like a mist. It's like a direct point of where it's gonna, like I can feel that. That's quite nice when I do that. And then you just moisturize with your, rub it in with your fingers. That's my lazy go-to routine when I just can't be bothered to having to get up in there and take time with the scalp one. And I also made my own concoction of lots of oils and minerals in here, and I will show you how I put this together. So this is every oil and mineral I could think of and I could fit into my suitcase to bring back with me to Beijing, and it's literally everything is in here, and I will show you exactly what's in this little device later on. But this is also a hair oil that I made, and I just put it on my finger like so. It's quite yellow, and then I would draw it in and just, you know, rub it in there. I would give myself a little massage, and when I use that particular oil, I would also use this little head massager here that I got from Miniso. So once I put the concoction in here, I would then give myself a little. Yeah, so I think that's mostly it. So why my skin is glowing so nicely while I'm in Beijing is because of essential oils, basically. Hi guys, so I'm just going to show you what I use to mix into this bottle here that I use on my hair, my face, and all the dry areas that Beijing has destroyed. And most of these ingredients are from the UK apart from one. So this one, first of all, is your peppermint oil, natural peppermint oil from the UK. This one here is from Cambodia, and it is called pressed organic coconut oil. And this one here is your jojoba oil. I think that's how you say it. Don't judge me. I don't know. And this one is your avocado oil. And then we have your trusty argan oil. This one was purchased from Holland and Barrett's in the UK. And also this is a purchase from Holland and Barrett's, is your pure, actually no, sorry, this one was from Amazon UK. Is 100% pure castor oil from Fox Brim. And then this one was just from Leeds Market, is your pure almond oil. Actually no, sorry, CC's Continental, if people know that, in Leeds. And then we have your easy to melt shea butter, 100% pure. I'm not sure if shea butter is supposed to actually look this yellow. I was a little bit, you know, is this correct? Is this what it's supposed to look like? I don't think anybody really knows unless you're actually processing it yourself. I know peppermint is good for irritation in scalp, especially helps to promote healing, basically, for your scalp to be re-energized. So peppermint oil is really good for that. I think I might be slightly allergic to coconut oil, so I'm not going to use that much. I say that because anytime I use coconut oil on its own or mixed with, for example, like your almond oil as a carrier, I do tend to have more of an itchy scalp when that happens. So I might be a little bit allergic to coconut oil, I'm not too sure. So what we're gonna do is literally pour it in there, just a little bit at a time. Like, castor oil is supposed to be really good. This one I found on Amazon. It's moisturizing, cold press, unrefined, virgin. Some people say black castor oil is supposed to be the bomb diggity, but some people have some issues with castor oil, with it drying out their hair. So I've just gone with, I think it's the Jamaican, black Jamaican castor oil or something. So we're gonna squeeze that in there and trying to get as much as possible of the argan oil here. It's quite good. This is from Holland and Barrett's. I'm gonna try and get 3 drops in there. Literally, that's like 10 drops or whatever. Avocado oil is supposed to be really good for damaged skin and dry hair. I tend to get dry hair because of the water situation in Beijing. With the water here, it does tend to dry out your hair even more. I know some people have had issues of hair loss. Myself in particular, I did start to lose some of my edges, and you know, that is like your life. Like when you start to lose your edges, it's a whole nother issue. So yeah, I had issue with receding hairline at one point, but I think that was also down to super amount of stress I was under from last year. And this is what the shea butter looks like inside. So with this one, I have to kind of scoop it, and with my chopstick, this is just a takeaway chopstick, so I'm not going to use this, and just scrape it in there like so. And then we'll take another scoop. It's basically like ice cream, which I could do with right now. For example, like Ben & Jerry's here, you can get, but it's like 68 kwai for a tub of Ben & Jerry's, like I think 500 grams, which is like £6 for a tub of Ben & Jerry's. I don't know how much it is now in the UK, but that's a lot to part with, especially when it's easy to eat that tub of ice cream within 2 days. Like if you're in a menstrual issue like we do as ladies. So just scrape that in there, because then I have this whole fiasco on the chopstick. That's why I use the disposable one. That's the end result in there. So because it's an easy melt shea butter, once you start mixing, it will start to...
2 hours later.
Okay, so that's my concoction finished. Like, it's quite runny. It would be great if I could get this into like a spray bottle. If I had it in a spray bottle, it wouldn't come out, it would just get stuck in there. So for this, we would then pour that in here. And then when I'm ready to use it, I would then go get it and give it a bit of a shake, warm it up in my hands, because I've got the easy shea butter in there, melt, and the coconut oil. I'd have to warm it up a little bit, because now the temperature here in Beijing is getting colder. I have noticed that it will tend to solidify. That's the word I was looking for. It will then get harder. So now that's the contents inside there. And then that's my hair, moisturizer, body, skin, everything for my time in Beijing. So I hope that's been insightful for you, and I hope that you've liked it. And if you have any comments, give me a comment. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can know when I'm coming at you and be ready to watch. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in, and remember to subscribe. Bye.